Okay, hello everyone. My name is Meishara Jaghai, and my project is about budgeting and reordering makeup. So, most, oh wait, the outline for my project, I'm going to talk about the problem, the user research, the solution proposal, wireframes, and the next step I would take. 63% of the people who took the survey that I put out said that they always wear makeup. 54% of them said that when they're buying makeup online, they visit 1 to 2 or more websites before they complete the process, and they've actually bought their makeup. 54% said sometimes they remember to repurchase makeup before they're out, and kind of a low number. And 63% that said that if there were a easier way to budget and reorder their makeup easier and a faster way to remember, that they would download that app or go to that webpage. The problem statement is to design an easier way for makeup artists and lovers with a budget to buy their makeup online. From the surveys and the interviews I did, most people the customers, what they do is they search online for brands and prices. They go to the stores for free samples and, to check how the color looks on them or looks in person. But what they end up doing is going back online to actually purchase the whatever cosmetic brands that they're buying for sales, discount, and reward points. User research. This is my user persona. Her name is Glamour Rose. She's a makeup artist. She's 25. She's single. She's a perfectionist, and her main goal is just like what this my webpage is about. Checking out your makeup at the end of buying it online, seeing a budget, helping you budget, and setting up a schedule to reorder the next time you're buying your makeup. Her user journey is she goes to work, or she wakes up, she checks her appointments, she drives to work, she opens up her makeup studio, she works with her clients, she goes to lunch, she closes her studio, she goes home, checks inventory, and she makes a list of what she's gonna need to buy as things run out. The user stories that I put together are, as a professional makeup artist, I would want an easier way to reorder makeup and to keep track of my budget so that I can utilize my time better. As a new makeup user, I want a way to budget all the new products I purchase online. As a regular makeup wearer, I like to make sure I never run out of my favorite products when I need them the most. My assumptions when I was thinking about how to design it and what features to put in, I assumed that the people going on the website, once they're at the checkout, they would want to see how close, or if they went over their budget at the end when they're checking out, so they could make changes or add things. And the budget, you just wouldn't want to see words. You want to see something visual, and you would also want alerts. So when it is time for you to reschedule, you could have a text on your phone so they can confirm you want to make that you want to reschedule. So my solution. The solution is what I've already told you, to have a budget feature and a budget tracker and a way to reschedule for future orders. And on the side here is my site map of how the information architecture would be designed for that on the page. This is my first mid-fidelity wireframe, and it's very rough. Here is where these are the items that they have in their cart. Over here you have the option to your budget to manage it or start a new one. As I tested with people when I got to this point, a lot of stuff I learned wasn't necessarily necessary, like this. And you know, a lot of people were saying to have more captions and information to explain what everything is. So after that, I got to here. These are the fonts I chose, very bold and bold and in your face. These are the colors I chose to use. I chose to use fun, natural, bright colors. This is the kind of mood I wanted to set. Flowers, natural colors, pinks, and this kind of like organization here. My brand attributes were, I wanted it to be natural, sexy, sophisticated, and special. And this is my style tile right here. And these are how the buttons are. In my high fidelity, these are some of the changes I made. I had this block color here, and I realized, and a lot of people told me that this kind of draws your attention and distracts you from this, but I still want this to draw your attention, so I just made a slight change. And my Envision wasn't working, but this is the prototype here. So what you would do, you would get to your checkout page, you would have these two things here where you can look at. You would check here that you want to add these to your Beauty Slate, which is what this is called here. You would hit review, see your budget here, that you're $31.51 away from it, and that you went over the last 2 months. You would hit manage, and this would show up. You can add, subtract. You would add $100. Show you that you added it. Go to your Beauty Slate. It shows the calendar. You can pick the start date, the time, and the end date.
Thank you, Meishara.
Review. Okay. Review, or can I finish?
The timer is up, so
Okay.
thank you guys.
Okay.
So we want to be fair.
Is that what the Hackshows put me?